I'm now in Dubai in my holiday with my family. 2 years ago, I came to Dubai and I'm back again. Why? Because I loved it so much. Now that I am in Dubai, I like to give something back to Dubai. What can I give back? Now, I'm a driving instructor. The only thing I could give you back is giving you some tips in driving, how to drive safely, how to learn to drive safely. Now, for that, we need a car. We're now in Dubai. What car do we need? Let's go and find a car we need to help you, giving you some tips in driving. Okay, so like I said, we need a car and we're in Dubai. This is a Ferrari. Let's use this car for doing some tips. If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. Okay, Afsar, how are you? You okay? Yes. As you all know, that's my son. You've seen him before on the channel. Okay. Now that we are in Dubai and also in a Ferrari, you happy, Apu? Okay. So we're going to do a lesson, which is going to be the first lesson to help you so that you understand what you do before you start the car. How is it done in practice so that you get to know? Because the beginning, the first thing that you do, it is important that you do those safety checks first, okay? So when you come into a car, son, do you know what they are? You know that, don't you? Okay? So what do we call that? Cockpit drill. What is cockpit drill?
Safety of the car.
Okay. And how many things are there? 5 things. You know what they are? DSSSM. D trouble assembly. Okay, so let's talk about those 5. Okay, what is the first thing? Door. Okay, now you want to check your door before you come in, but what about the other doors? Is it important for you to check the other doors?
Yeah.
Why?
So that they are closed.
Okay, because if this was open and if you're going left or right, what could happen? Yeah, so you see, it is your response. Maybe somebody else left it open night before, but who's responsible for that? You are. So before you come in, what do? Not just your door, make sure all the doors are shut. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is S is for seat. Yeah, when you're checking your seat, what are you checking for?
Make sure right position.
So the reach, yeah, and you're comfortable. 2 things for seat. Number 1 is
To reach.
comfortable. Yeah, to reach. Okay. Number 2,
Comfortable.
if you don't reach properly, what do? You're gonna move forward, yeah, and make sure you could reach the pedals. When you're reaching the pedals, you want to make sure you could reach it with your feet, so you don't need to go forward or backwards when you're using it. Yeah. Okay. So number 2 for the seat is comfortable and reaching the pedals. What's 3? We got the door. We got the seat. Seatbelt. You want to put it on? So why do we put the seatbelt on?
It's the law and it's smart safety.
This is safety. You have to put the obviously in UK and also in Dubai, in UAE, the law is putting the seatbelt on. If you don't put the seatbelt on, it's against the law. Why do you put it on, by the way?
It's for your safety.
Yeah. If you don't put it on, what could happen?
Maybe
Exactly. You want to make sure you put it on, yeah? So it is not just because you want to you're putting on because it's the law, and number 2, because it's your own safety. Okay? Now, anybody else sitting in your car, you only go 2 seats in this car, but if you drive a car which has more than 2 seats, what do? Make sure everyone, okay, make sure they put the seatbelt on. Okay, if they don't put the seatbelt on, advise them to put the seatbelt on. Okay? So we go to the door, we go to seat, we go to seat belt. What's next? Steering. Okay, can you hold it? Is that okay? If it's too far or too near, what are you gonna do? We're gonna adjust it, yeah? You don't want to be too near, you don't want to be too far. Is that okay for you? And the best way to do that is to have that bend. If you have that bend, you know that if you take your hands on the top, yeah, you don't have to go forward. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you reach it without going forward. Is that okay? Okay. And where do you hold the wheel? 2:45. Why is that?
because I'm going.
And the airbag is in the middle. You keep that space open for your safety, yeah? So go to the door, we'll go to seat belt, steering. What's next? There is. How many are there? Okay. Top one is adjusted properly. If not, you just move around and you adjust it with both hands. Okay, and then you go to 2 side mirrors. You want to make sure you can see the sides clearly. What's the mirrors for?
Check.
Give you the information. Unless you know what's happening around, you don't know to be safe. Problems are not just coming from there, it's also coming from the sides and the back. And the mirrors are there to give you the information. If there is some problem there, you're going to do it differently. Okay, so the mirrors are there. Okay, so what are they?
Seatbelt, steering.
These are the 5 things you do before you start the car. Is that okay? Do you think it's safe to do all those? What if you miss one of them? Is that a problem? Why?
So for your safety.
Yeah. So if the door is open, if the seat is not adjusted properly, if you don't put your seatbelt on, if the steering is too far, too near, and if the mirror is not done properly. So basically those 5 is needed before you start your car. Okay? I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the first lesson. And whether you pass or you're driving, make sure you do those 5 things before you do anything else. Before you start your car, you must do those 5 things. Many times, just because you pass your test and you're driving, it doesn't mean that you're not going to do them. You should be doing them for the rest of your remaining driving days. Okay, every time you come in, do those 5 before you start to drive. If you are learning and you need help on learning and passing the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course. The course gives everything a learner needs to learn to drive and to pass the driving test. It has everything a learner needs. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read, and if you like it, you could always join the course. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.